So this is Massive, the world's largest cruiserweight, and you're watching and listening to Countdown City WrestleCast. I'm out.
Belated Merry Christmas, heels and baby faces. Welcome to another episode of the Countdown City WrestleCast. I'm your host, JC. Joining me is Big Mike.
What's up, guys?
And we got my son, Joaquin.
Hey, guys.
Okay.
Jay, what did you do to Tommy? Why isn't he here?
Yeah, where's Tommy? Why isn't he here? Do you know?
Has to do stuff, I guess.
I don't know. We'll see. Tommy's on his way.
It's an investigation.
Well, Tommy's
It's
on
just
his
that
way.
Tommy's gone, and now all of a sudden Jay's on the show.
Joaquin's going to join us a little bit. We're going to talk a bit about this past weekend. Was it this past week? God, it feels like so long ago.
It does.
Hybrid Experience event that took place at the Hybrid School of Wrestling. Joaquin and I were there, as were Mike and Tommy. Also, we are going to preview AEW Worlds End, which pretty stacked card, honestly. I'm pretty excited about it, so I'm really looking forward to seeing this one. So, anyway, Mike, how was your holiday, sir?
It's been pretty good so far. Obviously enjoying the time off from having to be a teacher.
Yeah.
And enjoying what I know it's not wrestling related, but it is San Antonio, so enjoying what the Spurs have been doing.
Yeah,
As I
definitely.
showed you just before we got started, we were at my parents yesterday right when the game started, and they bought me and my older brother-in-law Wembyama jerseys.
So jealous.
Super hyped about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to tell everybody what you got for Christmas?
Okay.
Not so close. You're good like that, right there.
Yeah. So, what I got for Christmas? Huge
Just a few
advantage
things.
on my stuff.
Huh?
Huge advantage on one of them. For one of them, I got a foosball table. Another one, I got a snap bracelet that is the undisputed WWE Championship as well.
Nice.
And I got a Money in the Bank ring. With the briefcase and 2 ladders.
So we actually have a formal wrestling ring. Spoiler, we will see that later. Again, I haven't seen the video. I've got it queued up, ready to go. We'll be talking about that later. So yes, we will see the return of wrestling matches booked by an 8-year-old. This 8-year-old right here. Yes. So
the local indie starts getting more production value.
exactly.
Wait, what?
I will say this. I never had a wrestling ring growing up for action figures that I had. I don't know if you did, Mike.
I did. I had the blue one for the old, the ones that didn't really move, but like they each had like one action they could do.
Yeah. So
it wasn't Hasbro, or was it? I don't know, but I had those. I had the blue ring for that.
yeah, the action figure is a little more intricate now and everything, but the ring itself, like obviously, like putting it together, I didn't realize the ropes are actually springy. Like they actually are pretty good ropes. It's not just like stuff you put like plastic you put across or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but this one has like a little like a button you push to like kick out of a 2 count kind of thing, like an action. Like you can have them. You can have the ladder set up, and you press the button so the ladder will tip over, and the wrestler falls out of the ring. You can set up a spot like that. So it's
Nice.
What do you want to say?
Just gonna say this, Mike. If you got that ring younger than I am right now, I'm so jealous.
Dude.
It was the 80s or the 90s. What can I say?
I never had a ring. Number 2, you're about the age I had when I got my first foosball table, so I'm excited about that.
I never had a foosball table, so
yeah,
lucky you.
Anyway, today we'll recap the Hybrid Experience. We'll talk AEW Worlds End, and
You're a few days older though, so yeah, I'm
a
so
few days
jealous.
old. I'm a lot older than a few days older than you, so I don't know what you're talking about. As far as wrestling news, been kind of a slow week, really. Nothing a whole lot going on. Obviously, the Raw and SmackDown, I believe, were taped this week.
Yeah.
Miz and Joe Hendry were the typical Miracle on 34th Street match. From what I've seen on highlights on TikTok, R-Truth got involved as well as some other talent as well. So
R-Truth got involved?
Yeah, I know. We don't have the channel anymore. People doesn't care.
And then again, since I'm pretty sure it happened tonight, I don't think it's a spoiler. I'm pretty sure Carmelo Hayes is now the United States champion. Is what I saw.
Oh, you know what? We should probably
If
just
not,
look online and
if
see
it's a
if they
spoiler, sorry.
list of current WWE
I did see people getting mad in weeks past about people spoiling stuff with these things, and I was like, you don't even understand what it was like growing up.
I was about to say, you want
They
to go
used
on
to
that
film
microphone?
them like every other week, and they were hardly ever live. And the internet was just popping, so we were getting all the results way ahead of time.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Carmelo Hayes. WWE recognizes his reign beginning on December 26th. So yeah, Carmelo Hayes is now officially the United States champion.
Even though it was taped last weekend.
It was always taped on the 19th. Yeah. So.
There we go.
Yeah. Mike said it there. For everyone complaining about tape delay and spoilers, dude, we were in an era where Raw was live on a Monday, and they taped the next episode of Raw the next Tuesday, so they could show it the following Monday. Obviously, results came out. This is when the internet was in infancy, and people were saying, "Hey, here's what happened at the Raw that I went to. Here's what happened at the SmackDown I went to." So we were aware of this stuff. So, hence the whole the Mankind Mick Foley's going to win the title. Yeah, that'll put butts in the seats.
Oh,
That's in part because Raw was taped, but then again, that backfired on WCW because everybody switched over to watch that, right? So, case in point, if people remember years ago, Halftime Heat, I don't know if anybody remembers that, the empty arena match between Rock and Mankind, the halftime of the Super Bowl. Huh?
Oh, so I know Jason remembers that.
Yeah. So everyone remembers the halftime of the Super Bowl, there's going to be an empty arena match, a Rock and Mankind for the WWE Championship. And this was basically the infancy of cinematic matches. But the interesting part is that WWE filmed it ahead of time. They actually posted it on their website that Mankind had won the title. And they would say, see how, tune in to Halftime Heat. Tune in to Halftime Heat of the Super Bowl. So people knew. And that's the thing. There was people that didn't know. And I say this because I was working in retail at the time. I was working at a Foot Locker. And one of my coworkers was the biggest Rock fan. Like, it was the greatest ever. And I said, he's going to lose at the Super Bowl, right? He's like, no way. Mankind's like... And I knew, and I'm surprised he had it. So
I remember the story now. All of a sudden,
I will bet you $20 Rock will lose at halftime of the Super Bowl. It taped the easiest $20 I ever won. So
I just have one thing to say about that.
What's that? Oh, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Not right now. Not right now. You're going to do that, I'll kick you out. All right.
Stunner.
Anyway, I don't know if there's any other wrestling news coming out right now.
I don't think there's, like I said, it's all been kind of quiet because they're off for the holidays. I mean, AEW had some Continental Classic matches, but I think with what we see coming up from World's End, they're into the semifinals, like you said. So I don't think anything big has been going on.
The only thing, my wife told me that it's heavily speculated. Backlash this coming year will be in Puerto Rico again at San Juan.
Oh, I do think they came out today. I remember something about that. Scrolling.
It is the tentative date. So WrestleMania being in Vegas, Backlash to Puerto Rico. Great. Congrats. Can we get the Rumble there next year? I know it's in Saudi Arabia. Can we get the Rumble there? That, believe me, it would be amazing in San Juan, Puerto Rico if we get the Rumble.
I mean, we got to be careful. If we let TKO keep this up, we're just gonna have all pay-per-views in either Saudi Arabia or Vegas. So
that's what I'm worried about.
Triple H, get us the Rumble there, please.
Yeah, that would be nice. So,
hey, in 10 years when we finally get this Marvel Superdome downtown extravaganza thing, can we get a big show again?
Yeah, that'd be kind of
cool. The proposition passed, right? So
no, but the proposition did pass. Now it's just all the other red tape they got to get through as well.
Sure,
so,
I'm sure it'll take a decade, but WrestleMania 52, here we come.
All right, let's talk a bit about the event when we went to this past weekend, Hybrid Experience. So This Is Christmas was the name of it. A lot of fun. It's funny. I felt like I was catching up with a lot of people that I hadn't seen in a while.
And then
what?
Somebody did return at the show. Just gonna throw that out.
We had a few returns, actually. A few surprises.
Sure, we did, actually.
Surprises, returns in the rings, and people just kind of there.
Just kind of casually there, which is kind of cool. So, but overall, a fun show. I feel like this is kind of the most fun one to go to. I think his first show was actually a Hybrid Experience event. This was now 6 years ago when he got into a little. How old were you then? You would have been 2 years old. 2 years old. Already saying, how do we think about that, Richie? So,
Well, he was already taller than Richie at that
all right,
point.
that's
Peace.
Peace. Yeah. So anyway, but this was a lot of fun, a lot of returns. Starting off with the Texas treats though, which was pretty interesting. I'm used to them being on later in the show, but it was kind of cool to see them start the event off. So
Yeah, maybe for you.
It was really good.
what?
Good.
Okay, talk clearly. Stop whispering. Dorgo, we kick you out. Anyway, what was your favorite part of the event that we went to? Jay, I'm talking to you. You don't know, really? What was your
Stage
favorite
fright,
match?
bro.
Yeah,
Definitely the main event.
the main event with Casey Blackrose and
Jay Young.
Jay Young.
It would have been. It was at a 99. It would have been better if it was 100 because Black Rose won.
Oh, okay. So
Wait, what?
But
he said it was a 99. It would have been 100 if Blackrose won. He's giving it a grade now, I guess.
actually,
he
no.
did.
If
No, if Blackrose had lost, I think he meant to.
Oh, if he lost, okay.
Yeah.
sorry.
So
Did Jay interact with him when we were at the food park? Because he was there at that show.
I think he did a little bit. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah. So
But he was not as heelish at the food park. That's kind of a newer
yeah, because
hybrid United thing.
Diego Rene really got the face part of it on that night, right? Remember?
Yeah.
So Casey kind of gave him the ring for that, but
He did.
this heel Black Rose just kind of felt like it came out of nowhere. I'm sure there's been build up. Maybe there's some things that I've missed.
So there is. I mean, it kind of happened one night unexpectedly at the last show. Jason, remind me if it was the last show or two shows. No, it had to be the last show, I think. But basically, what's kind of been building up both in Hybrid and at United, because he was their champion both for the whole year, pretty much, is the same fans, in my opinion, that cheer the treats because they're so cool, kind of got tired of a John Cena like babyface being the champion with Casey.
Yeah.
So he got turned on a lot. He got booed, and then sometimes at United, because their shows would be so good, the main event would be on kind of late. And a lot of people would be like, oh, like kind of mumbling and getting tired or whatever. So I think in the context of Hybrid and United, it makes sense for him. Mm-hmm. I was not expecting the Dead Man's Hand to turn on Jay and be and join him. That was interesting. So kind of see where they go with that. But the event itself was unexpected, but I think overall it's something that people figured might have happened sooner or later.
For sure. You were pretty excited about the Joey Hyder return.
So I mean,
cool.
I know you even remember H2 Easy from the Mission Pro stuff.
I do, definitely, yeah.
And I won't go into full details, but basically Hyder is still in the military.
Yeah.
So he had been stationed down here and then got moved somewhere else. So he has not been in town. And then I think because of that, Harlow went and kind of sought some other things to go wrestle. And I think they said last time I checked that JP was in Iowa. So, yeah, none of us saw that coming. We did get to talk to him afterwards. We got a picture. And basically he just said he was kind of in town for the holidays, contacted Hybrid. They're like, yeah, come on by. So
he's just on leave for a bit. So
yeah,
did that. It's pretty cool.
So that was really cool. And then, he was in the full Lex Luger, Mr. Like the Lex Express 94 trunks and stuff. So that was really cool. And it was just cool to see someone who hadn't been there in a while. Something similar happened with K-Jax at the last show. K-Jax just got back himself from being overseas. Now, he turned heel on the show and he's joined the Treats now, but still good to see him back. That they're both cool to talk to. So definitely excited about that. Bless you.
Bless you. Oh, I think Tommy has joined us. Let me get him in here.
Oh, good, because there was actually one thing from the show I want to talk to him. Ask
him.
Sorry. What's up? It's been a
Nah, bro, changed his thing to 100 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, he's got 100 subscribers on his YouTube channel. So,
congrats, buddy.
Hey, thank you for that.
So
We're in the middle of talking about a hybrid experience for this past
I know. I was
weekend.
kind of listening to it on my phone as I was driving over.
Okay.
Tommy, you're a little bit hyper at the show, not gonna lie.
Well,
I'm hyper all the time. Has he met me?
Sure you are hyper
okay?
all the time.
Has he met me before?
Yeah, he is. He's just
I'm also
Hey, well,
hyper.
Mike, what did you want to tell me about?
Well, it's actually is if you want to jump right into it, the Ricky Reyes return interview and stuff.
Bruh!
It's because we were talking about hybrid.
Don't you tease me with a good time.
No, go for it, man. The floor is yours.
Okay. No.
Good start. Yeah, you've been on stream this whole time.
I'm putting on my 2002 to 5 ROH hat back on. To have Ricky Reyes, to know he's been training. By the way, JC, I don't know if you heard me when I told Mike this. If Marvel hides one more big name from me that he knows I would love coming to that school and not tell me about it, I'm going to complain about it online a lot. I'm not going to actually do anything. I'm just going to complain about it. I'm not going to.
No, I think the joke we made is what would be the person that would be on site if Marvel hid it from us?
Okada.
Like,
Okada.
Yeah, for you.
Okada,
And I told him it was Bailey for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So.
But no, like to know that Ricky Reyes is coming back and he's been training at Hybrid, which makes sense because I know he comes. He actually been to Texas a lot in recent years. BLW even had him for one show because I got a picture with him. He was somewhere else here in San Diego. I can't remember where. But to know that, and then Armani Sage, who has lost his ever loving mind, trying to call him out. But hey, there are dumber ways to die. None come to mind, but there are dumber ways to die. So yeah.
I mean, pretty badass ride party have really gotten full of themselves. I mean, they were double tag champs for about a month, and then they lost us.
Thank God that ended.
Yeah. But they're pretty proper villains, which doesn't always happen with the bad guys at Hybrid and United. So sometimes they're just good old fashioned jerks, and
but my thing is Ricky Reyes once was known for having a dragon sleeper no one could get out of. Like, wow, what's happening right now? What's
that's not a dragon.
It's bedtime. I'm trying to help him get to sleep.
Okay.
So
just do the Cena.
Yeah. Just smile and tap out, Jay, just like John Cena. Just smile and tap out like John Cena.
He's laughing too. He's laughing more than Cena was.
Yeah, I know.
There's a theory that Cena did that on purpose, but anyway.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, like as a, I'll explain later. It's something I just heard today.
Okay.
But no. To call out Ricky Reyes, which this is good. Like this is as a dude who like the Pit Bulls. The Rottweilers, the Havana Pit Bulls. This dude was part of one of the most dangerous groups in Ring of Honor at one time. Armani's an idiot. But, that's more fun for me because he's going to get beat up. So I'm okay with that,
Yeah, I'm sure he's just going to enjoy seeing Armani get his butt whooped too. So
I know. I might be cheering louder than her. Can't lie.
That was a hell of a surprise. I can't wait. I think they said January is when he's going to be starting up again.
Yeah.
Officially. January 24th, I think is when they said the next hybrid.
Yeah, that's the next hybrid show.
Yeah.
So
if Ricky Reyes is wrestling on the next hybrid show, I might be buying front row for that one. Just go ahead and just let you know because I think I've explained this before. It's like to know that I got to the point in my life and age and where we are that I get to meet these guys who I own these DVDs of for so long, get to see them live. It's still insane to me. Like when I met Rocky Romero at Wrestle Circus, which again, the fever dream the Wrestle Circus was
every time. Yeah, good.
But no, because literally, whenever I think about that happened at Wrestle Circus, like you say, Mike, it's hard to believe that was a thing that was real. So
it's like we saw what happened at PWG and go, man, it'd be super cool if we did that in Texas. And then they did for a year and a half or something.
And if I ever win the lottery, I'm doing that again. Yeah. Anyway, so I brought the DVD I had the best of the Rottweilers DVD, and he signed it, and he told me the story of the promo picture on the cover. They said it was 2 a.m. They were all dead tired, and they said hey, let's take this promo picture real quick. They were fine, and they he said if you look at this picture, we are all sleepy as hell.
Who was all in that group?
It was Homicide was the leader,
right?
Low Key, Ricky Reyes, Rocky Romero, and Julius Smokes was their manager.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Which to this day, I wish Julius Smokes was on TV right now. A promo between him and Prince Nana would feed families because it would be so unhinged, and Julius would probably be high the entire time.
Quick aside to that, you know what's crazy is seeing pictures of Prince Nana
Yes.
when he wrestled.
Yes.
I was like, it was a while ago. I remember. I think we maybe even talked about it on the show, but I was like, that's not what I expected. All right.
Do you know what kind of made him stop wrestling?
No.
He got a concussion during a match with Loki.
Oh.
And that's one of the reasons and that was one of the reasons he didn't wrestle as much. He still wrestled after that, but he became
started transitioning to manager.
Yeah, and he became so over as a manager with the embassy that always kind of just kept him there. They're like, holy crap, dude, this is working.
I was too late. I was going to make the Hangman joke. What, he was selling weed to kids?
Wow. I wanted to get back to
yes, but they were illegal. Okay.
I want to get back to the Joey Hyder match. What was his opponent's name?
Vin
Parker.
He's
Vin Parker. Okay.
He's from Austin. He's out of Dustin Rhodes'.
Rhodes Academy. Wrestling Academy.
So has he been there before? Or that was his first time. Do you guys know?
He's been to San Antonio before. He hasn't been to Hybrid before.
Yeah.
Okay.
He used to be in BOW. He was Slim 7 back then.
Right, and he's been at United.
Yeah.
Several
First
times.
of all, I love the fact that as soon as he came out, you got a shrill from all the ladies in the audience. So that really helped the character.
Yeah.
Especially with the look and everything. And I couldn't help but think to myself, okay, you ever been scrolling on TikTok and you see these random like dramas, vertical dramas and stuff that are serious? They're so hokily acted.
Yes.
And everything.
My wife loves them.
He looked like he could be an actor on one of those. That's the only thing I could fucking think about the whole time.
That's kind of fair.
Yeah. So that he looked like he could be one of those TikTok vertical dramas.
Honestly, I feel like he should just do that as a backup career move, just so he can just like have an option when he's done wrestling.
Might as well. So
on
some of those are pretty funny. So, but,
on a random aside, between that and between like scrolling through random like Netflix or whatever and seeing every movie that you're like, how did that get made?
Yeah.
Do you ever stop and go, how come I've never been in a movie? There's literally millions of them.
I have an uncle who was in the background of an Eddie Murphy movie.
There you go. See,
I was an extra in Man of the House.
Oh,
The Tommy Lee Jones movie.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yeah.
I remember you telling me that.
They were playing the scene at the football game.
Yeah.
I was one of the extras in the stands. They had like a casting call for random extras. They took us there for a day, filmed all that, fed us. It was so much fun.
You think you know a guy?
Did you get to meet any?
It was me and like thousands of other people, but they were just
I don't
they
care.
moved us around and make it look like it was a full crowd. Everything. It was a lot of fun.
Did you get to meet any of the cheerleaders?
No, I wish I would have definitely gotten a picture of Christina Milian and asked her out for sure. But that was. I don't know. She might have been dating Nick Cannon at the time. I'm not sure, but still, that was a fun
34 kids later.
That was post Mariah. Yeah, but I think that was impressive. His showing was great, although it was like I joked that he was like a Matthew Palmer gimmick, but not as cool. What?
I never thought of that.
When we asked Matthew Palmer years ago how he came up with the centerfold gimmick, it was like when he was in training, Lance Hoyt was just like, God, you're just too damn pretty. You're just too damn handsome. And that's where they kind of came up with the centerfold thing, so it kind of worked from there. Yeah. But
we should be like, I was just going to say, we should be like, Vin, have you ever considered coming out to Centerfold?
Right. So, but that was the first time seeing him. Were there a few others there from Dusty's school? Or Dustin's
Well,
school?
Hit is technically, he graduated.
Hit graduated from there, right? Yeah,
I don't know if he still does this, but I talked to him once, and he said he goes back and forth. Like he trains at Hybrid part of the week, and then he'll go back because he's I think living in Austin.
Yeah,
I think he still does because I still see him on posters for Rose Academy shows. So I think he still does both. Every now and again, he'll bring down some other guys from Rose Academy, like he brought down Ozzy one time, but that was United. But it's crazy to see BOW alumni since Ozzy, Hit, and what was the last guy's name? They were BOW 6-man tag champs. I think there were our only BOW 6-man tag champs. So what was the last guy's name? You guys keep talking. I'm gonna look it up. I can't.
It was funny though because I think it was at this show we were talking to Hit, and I don't know if it was the holiday season or he was getting like, but he was like, "Oh man, I think he was talking to me and Jason. Jason, if you remember, jump in the chat." But basically telling us like how appreciative he is that we've been there since the beginning, because we were talking a little bit about BOW, and when we first saw him, and he was like, "Oh, I remember that, man." He's like, "That's like they're the first one that gave me a shot." And I'm looking at
Dylan just said Charles Crawford. Tell me.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. I was trying to find
Dill.
Thank you, Dylan.
How's it going, buddy?
What's up, Dill?
Wait a minute.
Thanks for fact checking us.
Yeah, right.
Dylan.
But he was basically talking about remembering being at BOW and stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, I remember seeing you the first time," and we were like, "Hey, hit! It's 1T, not 2."
Yeah.
He was laughing. But he's come a long way, and I was like,
He has.
because I was also like, how is no one else giving you a shot? You're like a mountain, like
Yeah, it's like I'm glad they gave me a shot. Yeah, the 6'7" athletic dude with long hair who looks like a tank. Yeah,
Well,
BOW was crazy to want you to be on their roster.
I'll say this. We mentioned surprises people. He wasn't on the show, but he's been a staple in Wrestling Center for a long time. Kaika was at the event. I hadn't seen him in a while. He was in town from Hawaii. Still lives in Hawaii.
Brother,
Holy
He
heaven.
was impressed with Hit. He will say that.
Holy heaven,
Yes,
indeed.
holy heaven indeed.
I think you even asked him the first thing was about the border toss he took, right? Or did one of y'all ask him that?
I don't know if I asked him about that.
I don't. Did I ask him? I can't remember what I.
Yeah.
Like, I think I'm still in shock the fact that he was there. And I just posted the pictures.
He was impressed with Hit. You know, just there to kind of enjoy the show. He's only in town for a couple weeks. Still lives in Hawaii. But you know, I think he misses wrestling a bit sometimes. But you know, he's always there to critique and stuff like that. So yeah, there's his thoughts and stuff and everything like that. But he was asking how everyone's been and everything. So it's pretty cool.
Jason, I can more than imagine it. I want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, Jason, you were there, right? Like you got to see the match at Only Wrestling's with him and Moose, which I heard was amazing. So,
Oh yeah, I forgot that happened when I wasn't there.
You know what? I know this was earlier in news, but that just made me leap to something else. Are we going to talk about it on the preview? Okay, maybe not. Maya World and High End have a
Yes.
I did add that. That you get added. We'll talk about it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I just added it because I updated it. And I obviously didn't send you guys the updated one because I set that agenda before it got added. So,
but that's really cool because speaking of which, Maya World, who has an interview on Countdown City WrestleCast, find us at Countdown City
Worlds End, and will be for free view as well. So we'll talk about that a bit as well. So
I'm so proud of her.
me too.
She's awesome.
We get to that. I got a story about first meeting her to like how it changed later on, but we'll keep going.
Oh, I think I know what you're about to tell, but yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Anything else you want to say about the hybrid event that we went to?
Holy heaven.
Holy heaven.
You know, we didn't get that started the way we wanted to, but
You got to have the right moment.
yeah, no, you do.
Yes, sir.
Not every show's going to have a holy heaven moment. So you just got to kind of wait and see.
A few more things I do want to talk about it. Epidemius Jr., still amazing. Incredible. And Dill, if you're still in there, man, you're like an MVP. I don't know how many times you've gone, like we talked about. I forgot what we were talking about this. You go from like a show at one place to another. Sometimes you do a Laredo and San Antonio show in the same day.
Yeah.
Happy Kawaz Day and happy Boxing Day.
Oh, thank you. I think you mentioned
Possibly, yeah.
Terrell?
Also in the 9-person triple threat, 3-person
It was 9-person
triple threat
tag team
right
match. Trios. 9-person triple threat trios tag team match.
I gotta
nailed it.
I gotta laugh at Chase and Rob ducking out once everyone started fighting at the beginning.
Fantastic
Because
stuff.
Rob just being continuing to be that dick, but Chase always being Chase.
Oh, we did
That I got to give it, despite not liking them, they're pretty funny.
Oh no! My not liking him is purely because I'm not supposed to. But but I didn't. But his character. He's great at it. And Rob, me hating Rob. Well, this is 2012 all over again.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because I saw Ikaika and I hate Rob Love. Everything feels like the world's coming back together.
Yeah.
You're like,
Nature is.
has the
we
last
kinda-
20 years been a dream?
We kind of pseudo got the payoff for this. Obviously, they've been working up for it for a while. Rob Love and the Stud Stash split seemingly it looks like it pretty much fully came to a head this past weekend.
I don't know if it's fully coming to a head yet.
Yeah,
I think there's more to come, and especially because they run united together. I think this is something we're going to see continue across both both companies. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to upload the picture. Maybe I can do it before we go. Ridley decorated my Texas Kingdom shirt after the show. I think you had already left. Did you see? Yeah. So she is not happy with Rob Love and his antics.
Yeah.
And I got a shirt.
I mean,
decorated.
I mean, again, if she needs pointers on how to hate Rob Love.
Oh, you're also right about
I'm sure my wife could give her tips.
And Jason's sure about that.
That's true. He did.
Yeah.
Freak Show gave him the card, so Rob's not sure. Whoa.
Wow. What was
Sorry,
that?
it's a little nacho ornament. I apologize.
No, that's cool. That was just
I think it's going to be loud. I'll move that.
It's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Freak Show did give Rob Love a card. So
interesting.
Rob Love to.
And it said free small fries at McDonald's after. No.
Well, you can get free you can get free fries if you join Dead Man's Hand? Mike, look.
Well, you thought it would be Burger King because it's Rob Love, right? But no.
That's fair. But hey, that sounds like a better deal. Wait, fries from where? I'm very specific. If it's in and out, then I'm out. So
yeah, I'm definitely out for those.
I mean, whatever free food you're giving them depends. That tells you how much they're committed to you.
Yeah.
If it's in and out, they hand that shit out. No one gives a crap. McDonald's is okay, maybe that's a starter. Every McDonald's is basic. So, but if we get into like Whataburger, okay, it's a little more serious. Pete Terry's, okay, we're getting somewhere. Raising Cane's or Chick-fil-A, all right, now you're putting some money up for this. So HTO, hey, all right, we just want to have a few drinks. It's cool like that, with that kind of thing. So
You're cool like that.
Yeah. So
I'm getting angry that JC's argument is making
no,
so
what
much
I'm
sense.
saying. Tommy, knowing what you've told us before, I was going to ask you if
I really don't get why y'all are laughing.
If Armani gave you like free Raising Cane's, would you cheer him?
Okay. If Armani Sage gave you free Raising Cane's, would you cheer for him?
Wait, what?
On principle, I'd have to
You
say
know Armani
yes.
Sage? He was kind of getting booed at the
Because
show. But if he
it's
gave
still
you
right.
free
Ask
Raising
him
Cane's,
about
would you?
Callie.
If Calientita gave you free Raising Cane's, would you cheer for her?
Heck no.
Heck no.
Wow!
What would it take for you to cheer for Calientita?
God dang it! I better not. I'll make the joke off camera.
Nothing.
Nothing. All right. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Calentita, also, by the way, you're short.
No. The funny part is my daughter might be just as tall as Calientita now.
Probably.
The way she is growing.
I would put money on that.
Anyway.
That's funny.
That is funny.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, Hybrid was a fun show.
It was.
Good way to end the year.
Definitely. Thanks, Jason.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you.
That's
Thank you, Jason.
Somehow I made my glasses worse.
That's funny. Oh wow, yeah, I've done that before.
Well, this guy, I think it's time for you to get to bed, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Go to bed.
10 more minutes.
Well, no, not 10 more minutes. Bedtime. It's 10.
One more.
Keep you on the sleep schedule so you're not freaking out when something about school.
Did I just hear myself say?
Let me put this guy to sleep.
3 minutes.
I gotta get this guy to sleep. So
No, not the sleeper hole. Give him the GTS, bro.
CPS might be watching this. That's
Take your
it's gotta
camera
be a
off.
split.
This won't be better.
Oh, GTS is more violent.
Hold on, JC, we got you.
This is education.
It took you off.
Love you. Get some sleep.
Why are you laughing, Tommy?
All right. Time to go to bed.
No.
Yeah,
That
say
was for
goodnight.
legal reasons.
If you make me,
No.
Say goodnight. Huh?
you have to make
Say
me.
goodnight or I'm not going to show your match tonight.
Good night.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to make me go.
Go.
You did.
You know what
I'll
I mean.
take your football.
You know what I mean.
I can take your football take it back.
So?
What do you mean so? Go to bed. Enough. Go to bed. Come on. Bedtime. Let's go.
Thank you, Jason, for laughing at.
Okay. All right.
Oh, you got that feedback now.
Yeah.
Get laughed on.
Okay. Good night, dude.
What?
I don't know.
I'll be back soon. My voice will be heard later. Just to throw that out.
Yes, we'll see
You're
you
not
later.
wrong.
Okay, go to bed. Stop it. Go to bed. Make sure you close the door. Good night. Good night. Come on, love you. Make sure you close the door. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Well, hybrid fun show. Had a good time. 24th is the next one, which is the weekend before the Royal Rumble, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah. So, and that's smart to put it that weekend because, yeah, there is NFL playoffs going on the weekend, but there's no games on that day. It's the games are the next day. So,
There you go.
yeah, there we go. So, I think that is the only local event so far in January. United 210, have they announced a return date yet? I don't recall.
No.
Not yet. They said they're going to have one in January. They haven't said what it is yet.
Okay. So, all right. Let's move into. Oh, by the way, I just want to mention this real quickly because it is local related. Title Match Network is doing a promotion right now. AC Moreno did kind of put this out there, but sign up for Title Match Network. Use the code Izzy, and you get 50% off your new subscription to Title Match Network. So,
nice.
Any subscription out there. So, IZZY gets you 50% off on Title Match Network. So, subscribe. Yeah, IZZY.
And that's, I guess, kind of parallel to that. If you're on YouTube, go subscribe to Lodestone Established 2025. That was that all-girls 3-day camp that Bailey did, that Izzy was a part of. Apparently, they're going to start putting up some of the matches they did over that weekend, because apparently they did a bunch of matches between the women there, all in character and stuff. And apparently Bailey's going to start putting those up on the channel sometime soon, I guess in the new year. So
I need to go back and look for those then. Yeah, so I'll keep an eye on those. So
yeah.
All right. On to this weekend's event, AEW Worlds End, the last wrestling pay-per-view of the year. And this card is looking pretty damn awesome too. So as mentioned earlier, yes, Maya World teaming with Hyun will be taking on the Sisters of Sin in a pre-show match. So this will be available for free, I believe, on the AEW YouTube page.
Yeah.
I think so.
So, yeah, we're going to get a chance to see Maya World on TV a little bit, or at least on the pay-per-view side, granted.
Yeah, and she's been on... She's been on Dynamite, or I forget which one.
Mm-hmm.
Which it was done. She like they had that whenever the other tag team kind of got like which wasn't as dramatic as the news initially made it sound like it was, but like it is. So there was just some timing issues. So High End in My World came in for that. Then they were just on Collision.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because it was Christmas Day.
Maybe.
Because they had a Christmas Eve show for Dynamite, and then the Christmas Day show was Collision.
Right.
Pre-taped, obviously.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So they were on Collision yesterday. Pre-tape, like I said. So this is like their third time. So that's a good sign for them to be on TV 3 times, and now they're on the pre-show.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Pretty cool.
That's good signs.
Well, High End on her own, and My World on her own, were already TV worthy.
Yeah.
Now they're in a tag team, and apparently AEW is trying to build their tag team division for the women, which I'm 100% for that. So yeah, why not?
Yeah, and this is a story I wanted to share real quick. Tommy, I think you remember this. JC, I don't know if you may remember this as much, because if you were at this show, you were probably sitting either behind us or on the other side. But before Maya debuted with Mission Pro, the show before, they brought her in, and we had those front row seats right there, by the entrance. And all of a sudden, Brian brings his chair. I'm at the end on the left side, and Brian brings his chair next to me. And Maya sits down. We don't know who she is at this point. And I was like, oh. And I felt kind of awkward because I was like, oh, we're going to be loud and obnoxious.
Yeah.
And she just has to sit here next to us. So I kind of just turned. I was like, hey. I was like, we're kind of loud and we talk. I hope it doesn't bother you. And she's like, oh, it's okay. And then we find out later it's Maya World. Cut to I don't know, months later after we've been to the show, where she actually starts coming up to us and being like, hey, guys, what's up? And I was like, oh, we didn't scare her away. Good.
Yeah.
So no, it was cool, but she made a big impact in Mission Pro right off the bat. Still unfortunate that Mission Pro, as of right now, is still not continued or come back. So
Currently on hiatus. It is in flux too. Obviously, Thunder Rosa made it public that her and Brian have gone their separate ways. So this obviously see where it goes from there. But
Yeah, and just and just to let everyone know, I'm sure she's still going through it, but she is is in good spirits as far as I can tell. Last time I saw her, which was a couple weeks ago, she saw me, smiled, still her same silly self. So just keeping both of them in your thoughts and your prayers. They're both still awesome people, no matter what.
for sure.
And hey, it's just life. Just respect their privacy. Yeah. I know that we know that, but I just thought we should say that just because people can be.
As far as if I was there, I don't think so, because I remember ever since I started going to Mission Pro events, she was in the ring already. So I've only known Maya World as someone that was in the ring, wrestling.
Okay, no, that makes sense. And she was also Izzy's second opponent, I think, after Jasmine, or third.
Second or third. Yeah.
Let me actually know.
And I'm pretty sure, obviously with the storyline kind of truncated a bit, I'm pretty sure Izzy was going to be working back to beating a lot of the opponents that she lost to on her title reign, and then ending with Thunder Rosa, which obviously they fast tracked that to just make Thunder Rosa the last one on the last show. So
my world was her second opponent. You're right.
And then Tommy, was it last week that I wasn't on? Yeah. Did you ever mention Missy Kate?
I think I did briefly, but But if you want,
I didn't think about that because she wound up being the Izzy's first victory.
Yes,
was against Missy Kate. Or maybe we did, because I feel like I remember talking about this. But anyways, just to recap again, since it's the end of the year, Missy Kate, who Izzy got her first win against a Mission Pro, and then came back and had actually been brought down a couple times to United. She was on Tall Can listening, which was hilarious as anything. And just the more you kind of got to know her and talk to her, just the funniest, nicest person. But she did retire recently, right around the time Cena did. And basically put out an Instagram post saying she had plans. She told herself she wouldn't wrestle past 30.
Yeah.
And, apparently here she is and moving on to new things with life. So we wish her the best. It sucks in the sense that we're not going to be able to see her again. And, we were hoping she would come back to United, but, whatever you're moving on to, good luck, have fun, and
she strikes me as one of the people who has the tenacity. If she's going to do something else, she's going to be just fine. Because 100%. she feels. I feel like she's one of the people who's if you think she can't do something, that just means you don't pay attention to how she moves. Because I feel like she's like, oh, okay, I'm not going to respect because I have other things I want to do. I was like, well, you're going to succeed at that thing then.
Station, you're right. They did bring her into hybrid at least once too.
Yeah,
I think it was one of those weekends when it was a hybrid United weekend that she was down here.
Yep, you know what?
She was at the hybrid the hybrid show. Yeah.
Yep, she was. So.
All right. Let's then move into the main card here for World's End. 9 matches on the main card. We're going to start with Darby Allin versus Gabe Kidd.
So here's a game.
Yeah.
Here's a game. So this match features an insane, violent psychopath. Here's the game. Who am I talking about?
I literally thought you were just going to go, and it also includes Darby Allin.
Yeah.
So both work.
Yeah. Both work. Yeah, definitely. And give me Darby on this one. I know. I'm just come on. So I gotta pick Darby for me. Obviously. So the guy climbed Mount Everest for all we like here. Mike, what about you?
See, I want to say the same thing, but I feel like his booking, I don't know if I want to say inconsistent, but it's because of his size and what he does, he can be booked to lose and not lose too much momentum. But I'm going to go with him as an official choice. But also wouldn't be surprised if he took a loss out of something crazy.
Yeah. Tommy?
No, I'll go Darby Allin. Okay. I feel like Gabe Kidd. I feel like Gabe Kidd is better when he loses because he gets angrier, and then he cuts a promo saying how this person sucks, that person sucks, this whole company is terrible, as he continues to work for said company. So So I'll let Darby out.
By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this. I look distracted. UTSA is playing in the First Responder Bowl right now, so I'm kind of like back and forth watching here.
Oh, that's tonight?
Yeah. They're up. Well, they just scored a touchdown, so penny the extra point, they'll be up 47-20 early on in the fourth quarter. So, yeah.
Jason, that's a good question that I don't actually know the answer to. Hold on.
Very good question.
All kinds of research tonight.
I wish there was a site like Spotrac. I don't know if you guys know what Spotrac is, but basically it's a website that is a full database of every professional sports contract out there. NBA, NHL, NFL, Major League Baseball. It breaks down their contract, how much is the cap hit on the year, whatever like that. I wish they had that for wrestlers, so we can know who's coming up and everything. So,
But do the major sports have to make that public? Does it have to be?
Yeah.
Because I feel like WWE and wrestling doesn't,
They don't, but like those major sports are, that's public information because they need to know salary cap issues, luxury taxes, things like that. So that's all out there. So, but it's pretty ingenious how it breaks down. So I was like, man, I really wish they had this for
that would be kind of cool.
Wrestling, just so we know.
There are certain sites that they don't keep it as a database, but they announce what they believe they've heard or what
right. And then there's always clause in contracts. Well, if you're injured, it extends your who knows, right? Yeah. So, all right.
I did find something that looks like his mic. I'm making sure this date is right on this. Oh, this is Wrestle Talk, so I don't know if I completely trust it. But the reports I found right off the top said there are a few. Hey James, what's up, man? That there are a few contracts that are up next year, and with that one report I read was right. Gabe Kidd is one of them, so he could be a free agent next year.
All right.
Sweet Jesus, don't go to WWE. Sorry. I just thought I'd throw that out there out loud, just so I can.
Just gotta go where the money is, pretty much. So
I know, but TKO is the worst.
Yeah.
Just TKO is just the worst. That's all I can say.
All right, Death Riders versus the Conglomeration, Roderick Strong and Timeless Tony Storm.
Oh, yeah, they just added that.
Yeah, they just added that. Calling it Mixed Nuts Mayhem. I have absolutely no idea what this entails, but I'm pretty sure it's anything goes. I think this was fair to say. Right? Yeah. So
I don't know if y'all saw the clip of Dynamite or Collision, whichever one, where Mark Briscoe came down to save Roderick Strong, but Mark Briscoe. It's not like it was anything special. It's just how Mark Briscoe is running down to save Roderick, and all I can say is, this man must be protected at all costs because humanity as a species doesn't deserve him, and he's the only proof that we've done anything right. So, wow. He's just funny, and clearly he's having a good time. Which, given the tragedy that's been in his life, that's saying something. So that's just good for him for not being sad and depressed all the time. I would be. So yeah. Just Mark Briscoe's awesome.
Well, Mike, who are you picking on this one? I think I already know, but I gotta ask here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Conglomeration and just Tony Storm. Well, I know Claudio's on the other team.
If it was just Tony Storm, I'd still pick.
And if it was just Claudio, but I mean, he's got those other guys. He's got Pac, who wears clothes now, and
which is kind of weird.
He's got Daniel Garcia, who's
it's Claudio, Daniel, Wheeler, Yuta, and Marina Shafir are the team.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't even have Pac. He's got Wheeler.
Yeah.
Wheeler, who should be more than what he is at the moment, but yeah. So
all right,
they're going to drag him down, is what I'm saying.
Okay,
I actually kind of agree with that. Yeah, I'm going with Conglomeration, Strong, and Storm because. I refuse to bet against Mark Briscoe, and betting against Tony Storm only works twice a year, and she met that quota already, so I don't think it'll happen the third time.
Yeah, I'll talk about Mark Briscoe and Tony Storm. You forget we got Orange Cassidy on this team as well, so I got to go with the Conglomeration for that. So I mean, can't wait for the Claudio and Orange Cassidy face off, two behemoths going at it.
Oh my God, Terry! What's up,
Terry? What's up?
Hollywood Terry in the chat. Wow.
Look what we get on a Friday night.
All right, here we go.
Stream on Fridays more as well. So anyway,
Continental Classic semifinal match. Okada versus Takeshita. Okada, the current AEW Unified Champion, current Continental Champion. Now, here's the thing. both of those titles are on the line.
Yep.
Against Takeshita, who is the current New Japan heavyweight champion, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, if Okada loses this, he loses the Continental Championship and the Unified Championship to Takeshita, and I think they vacate the Unified Championship, right?
They vacate the Unified title, and it guarantees a new Continental Champion by the end.
Okay, so the Continental Champion is basically fully on the line in this match. Whoever wins this is the champion and takes it to the final.
No, actually, well, I think it's technically just vacant until the winner of the tournament's crowned. So I think the title's technically vacant until the winner of the tournament's crowned.
But if Okada loses, the Unified Championship becomes vacant.
Yes.
So vacant is essentially a triple threat match here.
Yep.
Yeah. So he's finally fighting for a title.
Finally.
Yeah. So this is a semifinal. The other one is Kyle Fletcher and Jon Moxley. So here's what we're doing. Tommy, you're picking the winner of each semifinal, and then who you think is going to win the final.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have thought about this and thought about this.
Figured you.
By the way, I am completely prepared to be completely wrong.
Are we always? Yeah.
No, usually something I'm surprised when I'm wrong, but like
it's hard with these like tournaments.
Yeah, but these are hard though. But I am picking Takeshita over Okada, Fletcher over Moxley, but I'm picking Takeshita to win it all.
Okay.
And I have reasoning behind everything. I'm picking Takeshita because he still has his match with Yota Tsuji at Wrestle Kingdom. I'm picking Fletcher because this has been his breakout year. And because I think Moxley's going to get turned on by the Death Riders at some point, honestly. And I'm picking Takeshita to win the whole thing because I figured that'll be the final thing to make the Don Callis family turn on him. So, you know.
Okay. I'm going to Takeshita over Okada as well, and mostly in part because you're protecting the current IWGP Heavyweight Champion. I think New Japan wouldn't like having their champion lose. Now, granted, it is Okada. I get that, but still.
But at the same time, though, just to let you know, like the funny thing is like technically Takeshita's not a contracted NWJP wrestler.
Really?
No, he's technically AEW DDT. He's not even technically under contract with New Japan.
Wow. Well, if he's holding the title going into Wrestle Kingdom, I hope
but that's why his situation is so unique.
Yeah. I got Moxley over Fletcher, but I got Takeshita winning the whole thing. So that's where I'm standing on that. Mike, what about you?
I'm kind of going with exactly what Tommy had. I'm going Takeshita in the first match, Fletcher in the second, and then Takeshita to take it all.
Wow. All right.
So we're all in agreement that Takeshita is going to take it all. Okay. I thought I'd kind of lone wolf that, honestly.
No. I mean,
I'm surprised you have Okada losing. That's my thing.
Here's why. I have another reason for that too. Oh, he has a triple contract. Oh, he has one with New Japan. I didn't know. I thought it was just his deal with New Japan. So if it is a no contest, the ref can't control them. Ooh.
Triple threat in the championship? I don't know. That would be interesting.
Terry, at which point? Like in the finals or like one of the semifinals? Because that's actually very interesting.
Yeah, very good question.
Yeah. So. I don't know. I wonder how that would work. What was I talking about?
Okada, not picking Okada.
Oh yeah. The reason why I think him not winning would be great is because the Okada crash out would be fantastic. Because I don't know if you guys saw him after he lost to Kevin Knight. Oh my God, it was glorious how angry he was. So the look of shock on his face when he got pinned was fantastic.
Plus, their story's been going on.
Yeah.
Between those two for a while. So
yeah, Terry, if it ends in a no contest, I would think that would. Well, would it be them both eliminated and thus whoever wins the?
I feel like that's more likely than making it a triple threat because it's almost like you're giving you're rewarding them for having a no contest.
That's true. So Terry, I think honestly, like what Mike says, is right. Like if that happens, then I think they're both eliminated, and just whoever wins between Mox and Kyle wins the whole thing.
Which, if that happened, would really put a twist on things.
Yeah. which I'm kind of for. So, Terry, if that ends up happening, I'm going to swear that you have some inside information you're not telling us about.
Well, the winner of this classic as it runs out will be the new Continental Champion. Now, if Okada loses at any point, he will vacate the Unified Championship as well. So that is really the stipulation as it comes out with this one. So let's see here. All right. Women's Tag Team Championship. The Babes of Wrath versus Mercedes Moné and Athena. Dare I say a dream tag team?
Yeah.
Yep. So,
well, they were together in the tournament.
Yeah. So it's crazy. This back and forth between them, they end up teaming up. So, Mike, what do you got here?
I'm gonna go Babes of Wrath because they're awesome
and hilarious.
Yeah, and I don't think like you need a super women's tag team right now. Like they have their own thing going on. Eventually, Athena's going to be on main TV, right? We've said this for a long time, just in the title picture outside of ROH, right? Right.
I don't know. So yeah.
I don't know. I think she's had a good time making ROH her show, which is.
Yeah. I mean, I have no doubt that she hasn't, but it's just like you feel like she deserves to be in the AEW mainstream. You know what I mean?
Not fair.
Tommy, what are you picking?
I'm picking Babes of Wrath, and honestly, because I feel like, well, actually, Jason said it right as I was about to say. I think Mercedes is going to turn on their team, or Athena's going to turn on her because she wants the TBS title, or like they're going to like they're going to go belt for belt because, again, this rivalry could also is another that could feed families, because. How is that not money, Mercedes and Athena?
I've got Babes of Wrath as well, and partially because I think this is the beginning of the Mercedes crash out. She's already lost a few titles.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So I think this is beginning.
But wait,
it's kind of where it's starting,
Wait, JC, hold on.
What?
But Mercedes that doesn't make any sense because according to what I've been reading online, she books all her matches. She books herself to win. So like all this losing doesn't make any sense. So clearly she's about to go back to WWE, right? Right?
I mean, you get rage baited way too much by these people.
But no, she's about to leave, right, guys?
Nah.
Clearly, right, guys? She's about to leave, right, guys?
Well, I love that she's taking a page out of Becky Lynch's book on some of her posts about how the ref was this, the ref was that, this and things. So,
I thought they text each other what to say.
Yeah.
She's like, girl, I'm going to say this. No, I'm going to say this.
Makes you wonder if it's AI or something, right? No. So, yeah, I think this is kind of a long-term storyline where, maybe she's been distracted by the tag team thing and she's losing singles titles. Athena's seeing that. Maybe either Mercedes just kind of like is not mentally there because she's been losing her singles titles and ends up costing the match here. Obviously, I think whatever the result, if they end up losing this, it's going to be the clash between the two of them. So, yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah. All right. On the men's side, the AEW World Tag Team Championship is a Chicago street fight. FTR defending against the Bang Bang Gang, Juice Robinson and Austin Gunn. I am gonna take FTR with this one. I just, if I'm not mistaken, they haven't held the title too long right now. I think this is gonna be a hell of a violent match, but I think FTR comes out victorious with this one. Tommy, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking FTR as well because I'm also thinking like how close are Colton? Is it Colton who's injured? Yeah, Colton's injured and Switchblade's injured. So I know they're probably getting close to being cleared soon. So I figure if anything, they want Austin and Colton to get the titles back, and they'll probably do more with Jay White when he gets back. So
yeah.
So I figured they'll lose this one, but like I figured they'll get the titles back at some point.
Okay. And Mike.
Pretty much the same. Like I can't see FTR losing to like an odd couple of the Bang Bang Gang.
Yeah.
Like, and I know they're injured, so yeah, I'm gonna go with FTR too.
Yeah, and Terry just said it in the chat. Like Switchblade return. That's kind of what I'm picking for.
That could probably happen. Yeah.
I'd be down for that.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, kiddo.
All right. Some rest.
Rate my match 1 out of 10, please.
We got you.
I got you.
Where would you wish for, kid? All right. AEW.
Well, December
women's...
to dismember. No,
right.
Wow. Damn.
just kidding.
You can just close the door. I should close.
I guarantee it won't be that bad.
Just close it normally.
Oh, I know.
Joaquin.
It's like
Okay.
Spider-Man could show back up and literally swing and kick and drop kick Roman Reigns. I'd still give the at least a 3.
That'd be awesome. Why would that be bad?
AEW Women's World Championship. Chris Statlander offends Jamie Hayter.
This could be the
Mike,
sleeper.
what do you
This could
got?
be the sleeper hit of the night, actually.
I'm gonna go with Statlander because she's awesome, and also Jamie Hayter's kind of also awesome. But as long as she continues to dress like she's in the Mystery Gang or the Scooby's crew, like I just can't get behind her. So
You find that to be a negative?
From what she was before she came back and decided to dress in the '60s, a little bit. Yeah. Just I miss the old Hayter.
I guess I walk a different path.
That's fine. Like to each their own. You know, we all paint with different colors. I don't know what I'm saying.
All the colors of the mountain. Okay, sorry. Sorry.
Tell me what you're picking.
I'm picking Statlander as well.
Okay.
I would like this to be a bigger rivalry between the two, and I think it kind of is because like they've met before, but I just wanted to keep going. But I think Statlander will win this one. And plus, like she's not too far removed from beating Toni Storm, and I feel like that's still a big deal. And she beat Mercedes not too long ago, so I feel like it'd be a bit too soon for her to lose it now. But we'll see. But I'm gonna say Statlander.
I've got Statlander as well. The same. So, all right. Finally, the AEW World Championship. Up until recently was 3-way. Now it's a 4-way dance. Samoa Joe against Swerve Strickland versus Adam Page versus MJF, and this is MJF's Casino Gauntlet Championship contract cash-in.
Yep.
That he cashed in a couple weeks ago. Compared Swerve Strickland to P Diddy, and P Diddy had Swerve Strickland just threw the insult right back at MJF this past week. So.
Real quick wrestling news note that I just saw: Rob Van Dam and Katie Forbes, their twins have been born.
Oh, I know she's pregnant. Wow.
The twins are born today.
Wow.
There was some concern because Katie has they revealed Katie has some medical issues where like she'd have to do a C-section, so they were kind of worried. But apparently everyone's doing good.
Wait,
that's good.
Are we sure it was twins, or was RVD just so high that he saw double?
It's the very valid question, but they held up the sonogram.
Okay,
and it was twins.
Fair.
That's but
hey,
good question.
Congrats to them.
Good question. You're not wrong.
Valid.
Yeah, it was a very valid question. You didn't hear me say, "Hey, that was no." Wait, hold on. You saw something there. Sorry about that. Just so you know.
All right. Well, Tommy, who are you picking first on this one?
I have been thinking about this one for a minute. And an obvious pick would be MJF because of how this is played out. But I am going to think Joe's going to retain. Just because I feel like he'll kind of be the sneaky and jump in and kind of steal the pin.
Mm-hmm.
So, or he'll choke somebody out, and after they get hit with something. So I'm going to go with Joe to retain.
Okay. Mike?
I think Terry said at the end what I'm kind of thinking. I guess it's the obvious pick, but I think MJF's going to find a way to sneak away with this. Mm-hmm. Hangman had that whole big ride to get that belt off of Moxley, and then, Joe came in and did the whole thing, and we didn't see that coming. But the thing with Samoa Joe is like, he can always be your champion. Like, it's never a bad call to put the belt on him, but he also doesn't need to have some sort of long reign
that's true.
Goes through a huge story. And I feel like MJF had a story where he lost the BBB, and then it turned into the whole thing with Moxley and the Death Riders forever. So I don't know. I maybe he's taking a break from making movies, and feels like a perfect place to get the belt back on him and kind of start that up again. So
I've got MJF as well. I know this has really been a focus a lot on him and Swerve, and maybe it'll also be where Swerve hits a finisher and MJF throws him out and steals the pin. I don't know if Joe's going to be the one taking the pin here, but I mean, it's been kind of cool to see him as champion, though, and he's done a hell of a job with it too, for sure. So, but I think the way the crowd's behind MJF, the way that Chicago crowd will probably be behind MJF, I think it'd be best to put it on him and see what he goes with it as well. So, cool. All right. Well, AEW Worlds End, Saturday, December 27th, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Time, from the Now Arena in Hoffman Estates, Chicago, Illinois. Will be on Prime Video, Triller TV, $50. HBO Max subscribers can get it for $40. I believe you can also go to your local Dave & Buster's to watch it as well as other pay-per-view providers. Payperview.com, I think, is another one as well. So, but should be a hell of an event. It's always.
Oh yeah.
This is, I think, becoming one of their main ones as well. So
yeah. For one that was like, more or less, you'd think it would be like kind of a not throwaway, but like kind of an pay-per-view to end the year out. They really do put on a really good World's End pretty much every year. So
for sure.
Actually, pretty much all their pay-per-views. Like, have you ever scored anything lower than at least a 4 before on their pay-per-views?
God, I have to go back and look. I haven't
Okay.
pulled up yet. So, all right. Well, it is time for a 1 minute warning segment. Mike, do you have something this week?
I don't think I do. I think the only thing I'm going to say is anytime you see Rob Love, tell him 6'7".
All right. Tommy, what about...
Ash did that to him. I saw that as he left the ring. So.
That's awesome. Tommy, you got something?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Go for it, sir.
Okay. I know I probably can't share it since we have all the screens going now, but like just the picture I shared on my Instagram from the hybrid show this past weekend. And if you guys ever go to my Instagram, you can see it's the one with Don Juan, Chris Marvel, Ikaika, Marty Cohn, and Ben Galvan. What I captioned it with was from 2006 to about 2008, these 5 guys were the reasons my Saturday nights were awesome, because I can pretty much guarantee, like, and this is back when my joke was, I don't have a social life. I go 4 places. Home, school, church, wrestling. Those are the only 4 places I go. That's it. If I'm not at one of those 4 places, help me, I've been kidnapped. So it was great to see Ikaika, which I almost thought it wasn't him. I thought maybe my mom was playing tricks on me when I saw it, but it was great to see him. Great to see Marty. Because of those 5 guys, I had such a great time with indie wrestling here in San Antonio. And of course there were other teams like the Nerdy Boys. Of course there was tons of other people who Lorena Pink, and of course many others. But like I remember those 5 being like some of the like pillars for like the longest time. So it was great to see them all together. I'm glad I got that picture. Glad I got a picture with them because it was really cool. And hey, Ikaika at a San Antonio wrestling show, like I said earlier, nature is healing.
Even if he wasn't in the ring, still it was badass. So yeah.
But I tell him all the time, he can not wrestle all he wants to. He still is one of the hardest choppers I had ever heard in pro wrestling. Like legit, seen him take skin off dudes' chests because he had a mission and he accomplished it every time.
For sure. All right. You guys were looking forward to this. You were ready for this.
We're here today
for
a match that will determine the new World Heavyweight Championship due to the injury of Seth freaking Rollins.
He made that canon?
It will be a ladder match tonight.
Let me pause and just say the injury is due to the fact that the leg literally fell off the action figure. He's like, what am I going to do? He's the champion. I was like, you know what, Joaquin? That's actually pretty accurate to the stuff that actually happens in real life. So yeah, his injured Seth Rollins action figures because the leg fell off. So
let me tell you something before you press play. When I had action figures of like Ninja Turtle whatever, do you know how many death scenes I had to come up with because the arm fell off? Many? Do you know how many funerals my action figures had to attend because someone?
Anyway, here we go. Let's keep. Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go again.
Putting both of them in the corner. He kicks them down in the corner, meanwhile the other one is still there. Oh my gosh. Now Matt trying to wear Big E down early in this match. Big E at the ropes. Oh my God. Roman just beating down on Finn Balor. Roman's already getting the ladder. He got the ladder in the ring. Getting in the ring. There he is. Roman's at the top rope. Oh my God, Big E turned around. to a splash. Big E's outside the ring. The ladder's set up and he is at the top. Finn's gonna push it over.
The crowd.
I got us every man for himself.
Oh my god. This has been crazy. Everyone knows it's every man for himself, like I just said. Here, tonight. Wait, where has this been the whole time? Why? Is there up there? Are they up there? Oh my god.
Turn into an Ultimate X.
I was just gonna say.
I was thinking.
Wait, you can't hold out for long. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, is what Money in the Bank is all about.
This is awesome.
That actually is one of the chants on the ring. So.
That's fantastic.
It's going down. They just
Man, Big E, sell it. Why are you smiling?
I know.
This might be it. It looks like Roman's gonna get the W. He will.
We have a new champion.
Tonight we have a new champion as Roman Reigns takes the title as the new World Heavyweight Champ.
Has he got music
gets
playing?
the W
It sounds like it.
That was me.
as the new
Oh.
Yeah.
World Heavyweight Champion. Oh my god.
Even Terry in the
He
comments.
joins
Yeah.
the world titles with Cody Rhodes, which is, by the way, one of his best friends in this
world.
entire universe.
Hey.
Even though he beat him all the way back.
I was like, Michael Cole, just keep on talking.
I'm gonna throw the jab in.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think he just listens to Michael Cole a lot because Cole would say something like that.
He wins the title that his rival was holding for a long time. The gold is now belonging to Roman Reigns.
Wow, I hear that sentence a lot.
He is just one of the superstars that might walk out of this retirement as the best.
Well, he's not wrong.
All right. There we go. So, obviously, production value's up. One of his Christmas presents he got from Santa was the Money in the Bank ring. It has the little bell thing. So the thing in the ring in the middle, you can actually just do it to have do a pin 1, 2, 3, or you can pull it and set it to where it'll do like a kick out, or you can have a ladder on it and press it and the ladder will tip over. You can have somebody do a suicide dive that way off of it. So nice. This is his first match recorded on that. And it has, every time you hit it, there's sounds that come out. So
Dude.
Yeah. But
that was awesome.
Yeah.
Again, like Mike said, I was thinking the same thing right as he says, this is an Ultimate X match, and I'm 100% okay with that, by the way. That wasn't an insult. That was a good thing. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah. So his Rollins character are out with injury. We'll try and see if the Doc McStuffins or any of the other medical toys can help repair this. I don't know. I don't think my daughter still has those toys anymore, unfortunately.
Hopefully they do more than just give him Z-Packs. So.
Hey, yo!
Call back.
Oh, good stuff. So,
man.
Thank you, Joaquin, for that. Yeah. So.
We gotta rate it. So.
You guys are ready to go for it. Yeah, he asked for a rating. I'm gonna let you guys handle that stuff.
Kind of predictable finish. It was Roman Reigns after all. So, I mean, the commentary was good. And it was great. It was great action. And even though I saw Roman Reigns winning coming, you know what? Out of 10, I'll give it a solid 9.
Okay, 9 out of 10 from Tommy. Mike, what about you?
Oof, was that too tough? Give it a 8.5.
8.5. 8.5.
So 8.75 on the
9.5 from Jason. All right.
Oh wow! Now, Jay,
Yes.
we don't have heat. I'm sorry, buddy. I guess I rated too low. I'm the Russian judge.
Yeah. So, all right. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what else he comes up with now that he has a proper ring.
Look,
And this is going to be so much fun.
look, I'm gonna say this as a person who has a creative mind myself, and like, because like, hey, fair enough, but I take forever to edit. Anyway, I was talking to one of the preacher's sons at my church. He's 10 years old, but he loves anime. And he has a very analytical mind for like he doesn't know it because he's just like watching anime, but like how he's talking and everything. Oh, Mike, look at Terry's comment.
Damn.
Wow.
I guess
anyway.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Anyway, like what I was saying was, like kids like that who have this imagination is like that's just that kind of fun thinking. That just means they're very creative, and like I love that. I love that they have that much fun, and they just get to express themselves. It's awesome. So yeah, props to you, JC, letting him do that. That's really cool.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to encourage it. You know, I've said this many times. Never let kids lose their creativity. Never let them lose their imagination. You know, some of the best artists, some of the best writers in the world are people that carried that on with them growing up, you know, and onto their adult life. So, yeah.
I mean, half the reason I write stories now is because of the stuff I came with as a kid with my action figures. Can't tell you how many Optimus Prime fought Skeletor, and those who were not in the same universe. So,
Well, in this day and age of multiverses, maybe one day, right? You know?
Don't tease me. If I ever get rich enough to have a studio of my own, the first thing I'm doing.
Yep. Well, thank you, Joaquin, for doing that. Looking forward to the next one. It should be a lot of fun as well. So, thank you, everybody, for joining us once again. AEW Worlds End, Saturday, December 27th, 7 p.m. Central Time from the Now Arena in Chicago, Illinois. Check it out on Triller TV or Amazon Prime for $50 or on HBO Max for $40. Next week, we will recap Worlds End. We'll preview New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom 20. That is the show every year that Tommy himself is the host of, at least for that segment. And we'll also have our 2025 WrestleCast year-end awards. We will either do the show Thursday, New Year's Day night, or on Friday, the January 2nd. I'm still figuring that out right now. So, but one of those days we'll probably do the live show. Stay tuned to our social media when we post what the day we're going to do it as well. So, obviously not Wednesday, our usual day, because everyone's going to be out drinking and partying and saying Happy New Year and all that stuff. So,
and Terry, don't you tease me? Don't you tease me?
Yeah, well, you never can say never in wrestling for sure, right? So, yeah. Just want to take this opportunity also to say thank you to everybody for joining us this year. Wild ride as it's been, so much going on, both in personal lives and just being able to do this every week is just a gift. It's a blessing, and it's pretty awesome. So, thank you guys as always for doing a lot of the work at the wrestling shows, because I can't make it as busy as I get. But to have you guys there representing this at the conventions, getting interviews, holding it down when I'm out. Either at a tournament for my daughter or on a cruise or whatever sort of vacation.
Getting threatened by Stevie Ray for something I didn't do.
I was going to say, oh, right, we're at the wrestling shows because we're in WrestleCast. That's 100% while we're at the wrestling show.
Yeah, that's why I went to Fear Fest to represent WrestleCast.
I know that's not, but I mean, it just to have that is pretty awesome. So, and I've just to get the interaction we have and to see the growth this has is pretty crazy.
Tommy, you being there at Fear Fest got one of our new Countdown City Geeks members to fall in love with wrestling, and
it's true.
She's a photographer at Hybrid and possibly other places. So.
Yep, shout out.
She was enjoying it. That was my first time meeting her, but she was enjoying getting the action.
After, you guys should have seen her face after the first day at Fear Fest, bro. She was like, this is really cool. And it was like, it was so awesome to see her having that much fun, dude. I think she didn't expect it to be so theatrical. Like, and I think that's what she had the most fun with. So it was so awesome. Oh, and shout out to everyone listening to us on Spotify, by the way.
Yes, definitely. I think we're a few episodes behind. I gotta get those updated. And everything.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. So,
but JC, I'm not gonna insult you for not doing stuff right away. Like, I have a book that should have been done by now.
Excuse me. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Once again, over here, we got Tommy.
Thanks, guys.
We got Mike.
Thanks, guys. Be good to each other.
And I'm JC, for Joaquin. As always, on Heels of Baby Faces, pro wrestling is real. People are fake.
Boom.
Have a safe new year. We'll see you next week.
Adios, Gunther.